Hi, it's Peg, and today is 21 of Art Journal Habit 2019. The prompt for today is plant, and Chelsea and I did our normal Thursday live stream, so this is the fast version of the live stream. Now, before we had started the show, I had taken a bunch of washi tape and I glued it down on a piece of tissue paper because I have an idea of what it is I want to do. And I'm just finishing up the page from the prior day. So last week I had been traveling and missed a few days on my list of prompts, and so I'm just trying to get caught up today. I'm talking about, just applying washi tape on a piece of paper to create a background, and that's what I'm showing is the tissue paper. And then I have this stencil from Stencil Girl Products, and it is a plant-shaped stencil. So I thought, well, I'm going to trace that image onto the washi tape tissue and cut that out and use it on my page. Now, I could have used this stencil a number of different ways on the page, but I thought I'd do something a little bit different today. I don't always take this much time on a page when it's daily art journal habit because yeah, I don't have an hour and a half to devote each day of the week to art journaling. 15 minutes sometimes is more than I can manage. So um, I thought I'd do something a little bit different today and cut this out and see what we can make out of this. So once I get that traced, I start thinking about the background that I have, and it's quite busy for putting that image on top of it. And I decide that I'm going to mute that down with a little bit of gesso, and I'm also going to need to run this piece through a Xyron machine once it's cut out so that I can adhere it properly to the page. But let's speed things up and move on. Okay, so we've been chatting. This is an hour and a half show that we do each Thursday, and talking about, my trip to Art of the Carolinas and what's going on in everybody's life and who's had their flu shots and, you know, the kind of stuff that we talk about. So I'm going to put a coat of matte medium down over the top of my surfaces. This is just to seal things in and give me kind of a slick surface because I want to do some pen work on top of the image. And in order to seal this paper, because this is a very porous cotton type watercolor paper in this journal. This is a Dina Wakley journal. I think it's, I don't know if it's 6 by 6, something like that. But I want to use these big brush pens to do some highlights and shadows around the image. And in order to do that, in order to be able to move that with my finger, I need a slick surface because these pens are permanent once dry. And in order to have it not soak directly into the paper right away, I need that barrier in between. So I'm using these shades of blue and green to go around my leaf. And then I'm going to grab another stencil and some archival ink. And these tools are blending tools that I got, the domed ones from scrapbook.com, I believe, because I like the dome shape on the foam. And I'm looking at this and figuring out what I want to do. I'm thinking it kind of calls for a few berries and things, so I'm getting the stencil out, using that domed foam and my tool, putting those down. And then I will look for some quotes or sayings or something to put on the page. Some pages I do this with, some pages not so much. It's kind of a what are you feeling at the moment? It's daily journaling, so I'm thinking I'm going to grab this thing with my words and letters and things and find something to put on this page that I think is appropriate. So I have these Tim Holtz stickers. They don't stick down all that well on this paper, so I'm using my Yoo-Hoo glue stick to make sure that they adhere really well. And then I'll get out a black pen, a couple of them, and outline those, and we'll pretty much be done with that page. And I'll be starting on another day. So if you are not part of Art Joy Sharing Facebook group and you like this sort of thing, consider joining us. The links will be in the description box below. Um, these are some more of the pages that I've done with these daily prompts, and I'm just going to start my next one. So I'll see you again next time, guys. Bye for now.